Hey Taurus, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check for February 2022. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any other prominent places in your chart, Taurus. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And we're going to do an old wise tree spread and see what wants to come up. We're going to look at some energy that you don't see coming and get some advice. So here we go, Taurus. We got the 10 of Pentacles reversed. We got the 2 of Wands, the High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. Big picture is the 7 of Swords. Page of Wands, the Sun. Strength reversed. 4 of Pentacles. Page of Wands, the Emperor, and the Devil reversed. Okay, so here we go, Taurus. The big picture is talking about, this is my sneaky monkey card. It is, there's a little foxy here, and that foxy is really smart and making a plan. Sometimes this is lying, cheating, stealing. That's a possibility in the big picture. And sometimes it's about making a plan. Yeah, I'm hearing deception though. So let's take a look at this and we'll do some clarifying as we go along too. So this is coming from a place of having some kind of unhealthy dynamics, dysfunctional dynamics. This 10 of Pentacles is reversed. Your higher self is saying that there's some kind of door that's open, and your angels and guides are talking about some kind of healing happening through this open door. Let's look at the heart of the situation. The heart of the situation is talking about partnership and some kind of initiation in this partnership, some kind of excitement energy that brings two people together. And it's so far, it's not necessarily romantic. It could be, I'm hearing something about loyalty, but it could be, I'm hearing in the loyalty department, somebody's saying, but this could be in some kind of endeavor. It could be some kind of business thing, but we'll figure it out. It's coming from some kind of place that's dysfunctional dynamics, but the door's open, healing's happening. There's partnership that's coming into play here somehow, and it's been instigated. I feel like this is fiery. So this is either somebody who you're really physically attracted to, but it also can be, you guys are really on the same page and you have the same passion for whatever the endeavor is. Happening now and into the near future is talking about some kind of, somebody's worth is not being acknowledged, or the worth of something is not being acknowledged. And there's advice here about releasing something from the past. Here's that 6 of Cups. This is childhood stuff, but it's also past life stuff, kindred spirit stuff that relationships and energy that has been built up from the past. I'm hearing promised from the past as well. And the advice is to release old energy and old relationships. And I'm not sure if this is a new relationship, releasing things from the past, or if this is the same relationship and there's some kind of new beginning here. So let's get clear on that and figure that out. This Ace of Pentacles is in your position to release this. I'm hearing false start, new beginning. Release this false start, new beginning. So I'm feeling like this is either release this idea, this initiation that things can be different from this dysfunctional dynamics, or it's release the false start and go with something new, go with someone new, go with a different new partnership. I will say this, the Emperor and the Empress are both present. To tell you the truth, the High Priestess is here too. And in this case, the High Priestess looks like there might be some kind of a third party here or a third partner. And the heart of the situation is talking about two. And so I'm feeling like the third party was not welcome. Somebody was called out of their worth. And okay. And someone's coming back saying, oh, baby, you're the one that I want. I've released all of this toxic energy. I've released all of this third party business. I also feel like this person who's saying that I've released all of this is being very blameful of this third party. Like, oh, this person's really conniving and deceitful, and, you know, they manipulated me. But the thing is, I don't feel like that's true. I feel like this person is saying that so that they can get back on your good side and come back in. And this is for you. Your higher self is talking about how you have some resistance to not being strong about this. So the momentum here is that you want to be really strong about this. You don't want to go through this again. The thing is, though, this person is it's like a twin flame type feeling of relationship. The partnership is strong here, except like there's this connection that's really strong, but this indiscretion or this third party that came in, it's creating in the future and in the trajectory this feeling of not being treated in your worth, somebody not recognizing your worth. And then also this is moving you into a place of feeling like you need to protect yourself. So let's take a look at some clarification here, Taurus. That's some pretty strong stuff. Let's take a look at this deception, the Seven of Swords, this little foxy. What is going on here? And I want to say too, this connection is really strong, but the High Priestess is really strong energy too. I have a feeling that this High Priestess felt like they were this person's partner. I don't feel like they were trying to be sneaky monkey in the way that this was just going to go on forever and there was going to be a third party. I don't feel like they wanted a third party. I feel like they wanted to be with this person. So, okay, two cards came out here for the Foxy. So the Seven of Swords, the sneaky monkey business. Here's the Magician, and here's the Five of Cups reversed. So somebody is talking about wanting to manifest with you, wanting to get back the things that they lost, yet they're not completely upset. They're telling you things like they're super upset and they made a mistake and somebody else is to blame for it. They're not really taking responsibility for it, and they're not really feeling defeated around it. They feel like they can come back in to you, and that's what they're wanting to do. They feel like that's what they're going for, and they're not really feeling bad about having this other person come in. Yeah. So this is releasing somebody from the past. This could be somebody that they've known for a really long time. This could be an ex-partner, but this is them saying, I've released that person. However, this is also your advice, and this is talking about getting third parties out of the way. This is also talking about being self-validating and releasing the past and being self-validating. I will say this, you had the Queen of Swords. When I was pre-shuffling, the Queen of Swords showed herself a couple of times, but didn't completely come out. But she's all about being very independent. So there's something about, in your advice, creating independence for yourself right now. Okay. Let's take a look at this Empress. No, I'm being called to the heart of the situation. So we'll get to this Empress Reverse, but let's look at this heart of the situation. What's going on here? Somebody is wanting to come back, wanting to partner up, has instigated this. And what it looks like is you have said, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. You've kind of like put your heels in, or you're kind of like hold your horses here. You're moving into that place of being pretty protective of yourself and making some boundaries. Now I'm going to look at this Empress Reverse. Yeah, it looks like you're going into some healthy self-reflection, and you're like, wait a minute, this is not how I want to be treated. I almost feel like somebody's saying, you know, once someone does this, if you allow them to do that one time, they're going to continue doing it. I'm of the belief that people get second chances, but they don't get third chances. However, in this case, I really feel like your energy coming through is telling you to be single, to hold your ground, to hold your space, to go into that healthy self-reflection, and to be independent for a little bit. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so here are the dysfunctional dynamics coming from this place. And I want to even say somebody wasn't following the rules, but they were saying that they were following the rules. And here's the Page of Pentacles reversed, which is like, not only am I not following the rules, but I'm really not building the foundation or trying to fix the foundation that was tumbled up, that was tumultuous. I'm not really trying to fix the dynamics. Okay, let's take a look at your higher self. Your higher self is like, okay, I want to open the door to new possibilities. And if these are the new possibilities, your advice is like, let the new possibilities go. But this is new possibilities in healing with your angels and guides over here. This is about internal conflict. There being a conflict, internal conflict, or things that you're wanting to, I want to say report back to. It's like, I want to check out these things that are alive in me, that are making me want to fight for life or fight for something. It's almost like you're kind of turning your back on this and you're not wanting to give it your time, energy, and effort. And you've got other things in mind that you're wanting to focus on anyway. Wow. And the Sun card is being reflected by releasing all these burdens and all these contracts that you've had with this person, and maybe even other people in the past, but there's some healing that's happening and you're stepping into a big healing channel, a big healing phase. Your Ace of Pentacles, like, release this false start. Wow. And this is divine timing. So to me, release this false start being clarified with the Wheel of Fortune is like you dodged a bullet. This pentacle can also, it can be a bullet. And this is like divine timing that you found out, that you have the information that you have, that you want to move forward. Really, you've released the, you've dodged the bullet, and your momentum is to move into your strength. Ooh. And your momentum is to move on, not be emotionally available, move on away from things that were emotionally difficult in the past. Okay. So we're clarifying this High Priestess, which I feel like is this third person, this third party that was brought in. She is coming in the past. And here's this King of Cups reversed. This is somebody coming in as an adult, but coming as an adult with their inner child, showing up as their inner child, an adult showing up as their inner child. There we go. And it feels like this person is saying that they were manipulated. They could feel manipulated. However, they're not taking responsibility for what it is that exactly that they did with this person, or how they like kind of reached out to this person reached out to them, and then they answered the call. They're saying that they're weak, they weren't strong, they weren't emotionally in charge of themselves. And they're saying that this person manipulated them, but the thing is, they let this person manipulate them. They liked it. They enjoyed the attention of it, whatever it was. They're also saying something about being, there's an obsession here. And here's the Devil card, it's reversed. And this person is saying, I've released this obsession. I've released this longing or wanting to be with this other person, or whatever it was that attracted me to this other person. I no longer have this feeling. What has happened here? I feel like this other person withdrew for some reason. Why is that? Wow, and here they are coming up as the High Priestess again. So this other person pulled away from them again. This is what I feel like. I feel like this person has this hold on the person that's trying to come back to you. And what they do is this back and forth thing where, like, oh, I want you, I'm intrigued by you, I want to be with you, and then they withdraw. And then this is the obsessive part of it. Your person is upset about it. And they're like, wait, why? What's going on? Why are you leaving? And then they're like, okay, well, I've lost this person, and now I want to come back to you because you are the Empress. You are everything that I've ever wanted. And you're like, yeah, I'm the Empress, but I don't feel like you're treating me in my worth. And now I'm going into my hermit. I'm going into my healthy self-reflection, and I'm not messing with you because you're like too tied up in this other thing. And they're saying, oh, well, I've just released that. But in fact, they haven't released it exactly. It doesn't feel like it. Let's see. They're saying, I know what's good for me, and you're good for me. But here's the deal. They still, and okay, there are layers here that are coming up. They're saying that you are their kindred spirit, you are their soulmate. That's who they want to be with. And there is twin flame energy here. However, there's this other person that's coming in. They're saying that they released it. Let's look at that. Yeah, but when this other person comes back in because they realize that your person has gone back to you, they're going to come in. They feel like your person is their partner too. So here's the King of Cups reverse and here's the Queen of Cups reverse. So the counterparts are here. When they come back in and they're like, oh, I miss you. I don't know what I was thinking. You're my 10 of Cups, you know, or 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, what's going to happen then? They're going to talk again. They're going to talk and they're going to have these things back and forth. And then here's the Emperor reversed. He's coming in, or she's coming in as the Emperor here, your Emperor. And then when this person comes back in, this third party, your person's going to act like the Emperor again, but the Emperor reversed, trying to control themselves, not being able to control themselves, feeling like they want to, they're being enticed again. So I don't feel like your feelings here about moving on and going into this healing phase and kind of being really excited about moving into this new part of your life and you continuing to be protective of your energy around this. I feel like this is a good thing. There's also, you're going to hear about this. Like this is you being protective because you hear about all of this. So whether you entertain this new thing or whether you move forward, you're still going to hear about this going on. I'm going to get one more for the trajectory. Here's the deal. So here's your 9 of Cups, your wish card. Your wish card is coming in when you clear your space and clear your energy of all these things that are not your own. Let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming this month, Taurus. Energy that you don't see coming this month. Okay. Here's a message. So that's the thing. If you haven't received this message already about this person saying, hey, baby, I want to be with you. I want to start this up again. I want to do all of this with you. That message is coming. Here's the mature man. I feel like that's masculine energy, but the mature man is saying, I'm wise. I've been through some things and now I know better. I've ended things. So this energy that you don't see coming could very well be this message of this person wanting to come back in. The thing is, here's the poverty card too. They're not really having anything to offer. And the thing is, they're also coming back in because they feel like things have been taken from them. And they're like, oh no, they're kind of in a panic. They're in a panic mode because they've lost and they're trying to find, they don't want to be alone and they don't want to lose everything. And they're realizing that you were all that in a bag of chips and they lost you and they lost this other person and they don't want to be in poverty. They don't want to be in loss. Let's figure out what this person wants to say to you, Taurus. We both know I'm not the one for you. I left when I saw you with someone. I know I messed up everything. All right, I want to look, I want to look at this. Your messages of love oracle here. Your messages of love, angels and guides. What do you want to tell Taurus? Here we go. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Healing, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. You're moving into that huge healing state. I know there's a lot of hurt and sadness and upset around this, but to tell you the truth, what I feel when I'm feeling into your energy, Taurus, is your solar plexus and your power center, and feeling hurt and upset because you feel like you've given your power away or someone's taken your power and you're in the place where you're taking it back. Let's take a look at your moonology. What are your guides going to tell you? You're figuring out how to heal childhood wounds that got you into a situation that is helping you to see what those childhood wounds are. Emotions are running high. This is also a super moon, a full moon, and I feel like a lot of that on the 16th, that's when the full moon is this month. There's some timing going on there. So something is coming up around timing around the full moon. Here's another full moon. It's time to release negativity. The super moon too, it's supercharged, this energy around the full moon for you. And here's another full moon. Surrender to the divine. So emotions are running high. It's time to release negativity and surrender to the divine. Whew. Okay, and here's Scorpio energy too that's coming up right here at the end. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that you move into your balance this month, and I hope for your highest and your greatest good around all of this energy, and I will see you again soon with your love reading. Bye, Taurus.